Well, I took the vise off the clamp, and I was looking at the board, and I realized that when I glued this on, I didn't make sure that this was flat. So I paid the consequences for it. I realized that when I put it on, this side, this board's angled up just a little bit. But we can work with that, because as you can look right there, there's a little gap. There's a little gap in the end of it like that. But on most instruments anyhow, they usually do angle the neck down at a 3 degrees angle. And that's so when the string's going down the fretboard, it follows the neck instead of being close to at the end. So we can work with that. I just flipped it over and I drew the pattern on this side, and we'll cut it out on this side. And that way we'll have a little slight angle at the neck. So it worked out. Sometimes you gotta work with what you get. We'll shape it up on the disc wheel, and then we'll start cutting the inside out. Shape it up on the disc wheel and then start cutting the inside out. All right, so between the disc sander and the belt sander, I'm pretty happy how I have the neck and the sides right here. So I got it smoothed out right there where the joints are, so I'm pretty happy with that. Couldn't done better than that with a file. It's wide enough, so the back. This is going to be the back of the instrument. I think on the top I'm gonna put probably cedar. I haven't made up my mind yet. Anyway, time to drill some holes in here and cut this out with a jigsaw. Got 4 holes to cut across. Cut the sound chamber out next. Probably use a jigsaw. That's our roughly cut sound chamber. Came out good, no cracks. No cracks is always good. All right, so we got our bottom piece down, and I shaped it up a little bit on the disc sander. Basically, so I'm pretty happy with the fit. We'll have a little piece right here we'll have to patch with a piece of wood, or else I'll build a little lip or something for the neck right there. I haven't quite made up my mind yet. But that's going to be our backboard right there. I'll go ahead and Trace this down. Try and get it to where it's, make sure it's, I got room on each side. I left the sidewalls a little thick, so when I go to sand it down, it'll I'll have room and won't actually go into the sound chamber. So that's the reason, one reason why I left it a little thick. All right, so we'll trace this out here. Trace this out here. Trace this out here. Trace this out here. That's going to be our bottom piece, so we can go ahead and cut it out. This is a thin board right here, so it might be best to go ahead and use the Japanese saw. All right, so I sanded it down, shaped it with the belt sander, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the bottom of the. All right, so I shaped the backboard, got it roughly in shape, and all we'll do now is glue it on. Like I say, we'll have a piece down here missing. The board wasn't quite long enough, but we'll put a end cap right here. We'll put a little neck block piece right there. That'll work out. All I gotta do now is glue it up and clamp it down. Been doing too many projects. I'm gonna have to get more glue. I might put too much glue on this side. It's better for it to leak inside than leak outside. I definitely put too much glue on that side. I can live with that. All right, let's get this on there. I'm putting this the wrong side, man. Yep, I was about to put down the wrong side. Start clamping it down. Now watch this part, make sure it don't move. Don't want to clamp it down too hard neither, because you'll crush those little walls. shift. There we go. There we go. Just shift it on me just a little bit. Fun little instrument build. It's always cool, man, when you can build something with your hands and it has a voice like an instrument. You're sitting there playing it and you build it. That's kind of why I'm into fly fishing as well, because, you know, you tie your own flies and stuff like that, and it's good to be creative. It's good to be creative, and it's good to have abstract thoughts. Good. Here we go. These little clamps, man, you made out of like little wheels for like little wheels you get at like the Hobby Lobby and Michael's and stuff like that. They're just the best ever. All right, looking good. Looking good. Put me one on the side over there. Oh, not gotten off. Yay. So I decided to go with poplar instead. I took some extra poplar I had from cutting one of my leers, and I taped it and glued it like some of my other videos. I got it in the press right here. It's going to be exactly it's going to be exactly about a 1/4 inch, no, about 1/8 of an inch past 7 1/4, so it should fit on top. So we're going to use that poplar as our soundboard. It's down to almost 1/8. So just wait for that to glue up and dry, and then we'll start working on our soundboard. All right, while we letting that dry, I went ahead and I took a piece of wood and sanded it down and used the spindle router, the oscillating router, rounded the ends and shaped it to where it fits snug on the end piece right there. So we'll glue that down next, and while that's gluing down, we'll work on the soundboard.